I'm sorry, we have to take that away. It's an ABC guitar. We've borrowed it.
Oh, in that case. Thank you, mate.
It's interesting, that man who wanted to be seen. In the middle of all of this, you got married to Rachel Friend, your second marriage. It was a show business wedding, but you didn't let the paparazzi in. You didn't do the usual thing of selling the photos. For a guy that wanted to be seen, why was that?
I've always been a very private person. Do you know what? Even as a kid, my mum would tell you that beyond showing off, it was like when the switch was flicked, there I'd go. And when I'd finished my little performance, I tended to retire to my room and live a very kind of private existence. You know, obviously I come out and promote what I've got to promote. It's all part of the gig. But beyond that, I live a very, very private, normal life.
And in that private life, at this time when you were on the West End, you were earning $25,000 a week, an extraordinary amount of money. When everything was going so well for you, where did you see your career taking you?
I thought the next step would probably be perhaps Hollywood. There was certainly the opportunity to do more musicals in London. I thought maybe New York.
You worked in London for a while, you came back to Australia, and you took on dramatic roles such as Stuart Diver and Michael Chamberlain. Was this a conscious decision to try and shake the Neighbours tag and earn credibility as an actor?
Very much. Very much. You know, that period of Neighbours, what I kind of affectionately refer to as the golden Kylie Jason period, it was extraordinary. And having been a part of that era of the show, you know, Kylie for years copped so much shit, the singing budgie, the this, that, the other. Jason, of course, copped so much flack. Certainly I did. And, of course, you know, I was the third cab off the rank to do a record as well. So, you know, I wanted to do dramatic roles. I felt in my heart if I was given a shot, at least, you know, I could stand a good chance of being able to do a good job. Everyone said, "I know we like Craig, but well, he's not an actor. You know, he's a singer." Or someone else would go, "Why, he's not really a singer. He's more of a musical theatre guy."
He's not really a musical theatre guy, he's Jesus from the golf course. Yeah, that's right.
So I did. It was, and, you know, I'd be lying. It was a tough couple of years just to kind of chip away at those.
Well, you chipped away. We've got some footage here from Heroes Mountain. This is Craig as Stuart Diver.
Jesus Christ, it's fucking cold in here! Sally hates me swearing. I'm sorry, babe. Hello? Hello?
What's interesting, though, is when you were shooting those scenes, that was actually, you were underneath this set constructed of rubble. That was actually at the same time as September 11th had happened. It was on that same day or the day after. What was it like?
It was it was the morning of. Listen to me. It was tough. Tissues, anyone? Yeah, it was tough. You'd walk on set, and it's just this disaster area. And we had a video split so we could watch back what we just shot. And next to that was a television, watching what was unfolding in New York. It was surreal.
Do you want a tissue?
Oh, good on you. Look
Seriously.
at that. And they say you don't get treated well at the ABC. Thank you.
It's interesting that that moves you so much even now.
Yeah, look, the whole experience was extraordinary. And Stuart is such an extraordinary guy. You talk about getting on with your life. You know, what a stellar example he is, I think, to all of us.
It's interesting, you mentioned before the Golden Neighbours period with, you know, Kylie and Jason, and there was Guy as well, and other contemporaries of yours, Nicole and Russell, whose careers have all gone on to stellar heights, and your career doesn't seem to have reached its earlier heights. Why is that, do you think? Is it about talent? Is it about luck? Is it something else?
Look, I would love to be offered an LA Confidential, or I fancy, after my backyard cross experiences, I'd look bloody good in a toga. The one thing I would say about certainly Russell and Guy, and they wouldn't mind me saying this, I'm sure, is they were very, very focused, and they had determined very early, certainly Russell, determined very early on that it was a film career. I've had a great time, by the way, folks. I'm certainly not complaining. I've been very, very lucky. I have to be honest with myself and say I lacked that sort of focus. I would do anything. I would read the weather in Walgett if it had been offered to me. I wanted to experience every facet of everything, and ultimately, in real terms, that does leave people wondering actually what the hell it is you do.